we're here to do a reading for Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Um, Thank you for joining us. If you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you could please go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. It does help the channel grow, and we are a growing channel. We're just trying to reach as many people as possible. So don't be afraid. If you comment, I'll comment back. Let's go ahead and get started with some oracle cards for the counterparts, though. Rainbows. I feel like masculine is seeing brighter days, better days, rainbows, something beautiful, something magical, something, even just think of something when like you're a little kid, when you used to see rainbows, you used to be so excited to see them, or at least I did, because you don't get to see many rainbows, you have clear skies, sunny days, rainy days, but you don't always get a day with the rainbows, so, right? Like seeing brighter days ahead, like something's come to completion. It's like, look, 28 card breaks down to 2. Even greener pastures. You see how the terrain is like really green and lush? Okay, so let's get from celebration music. Feel like communicating through music, maybe even celebrating. Let's see. I don't know. Let's get mutual energy. Let's get one oracle card for mutual, please. Loved ones in spirit. So it's like you guys are there for each other in spirit. I'm feeling separation. Oh, bear with me. Sorry. Alright, and one more for feminine. Nature. Look how similar they are. Like things are coming into bloom for them. It's like the dawn of a new day. Even being a little bit more grounded, feeling a little bit more settled. Even guided. Divine Feminine, you may be guided to connect with nature a little bit, go outside a little bit more. Yeah, so you can open your third eye, so you can see things with your third eye a little bit better. Let's talk about it. Let's see what's going on. Rainbows, yeah. And wants to protect it, whatever these rainbows are. Beautiful days ahead. Okay. Alright, masculine, 7 of Wands. How else are we feeling today? Yeah. Let me keep pulling real quick. That's interesting. Okay. Happy. One more. It's like he's using his strength because it's like, if we're talking in reference to the rainbows, let's just say we're blocking everything away from the thing that he missed. Just, it's, I miss you and I want to protect everything from this connection, from what was going on. It's like I heard vaguely what from what was going on. But there's a sense of nostalgia there, like thinking about memories and having that retro feeling and wanting that the old ways back, because there was unhappiness, a lack of clarity, a lack of insight, right? And even a lack of happiness, and there needed to be an ending. There needed to be a change brought about. Yeah, he had to use his strength to hold himself back and stop it, because he knew that it was on the Five of Swords. It was going to be sabotaged. Okay. All right. Let me see. It was like a cautionary thing. It was for caution purposes. Like, hey, hold on, stop. Like, don't stop, because you're going to fall into this big pit of snakes or something, Now taking action. Let me see. Daughter of Sticks. That's the Knight of Wands. Let's see. Yeah, rushing in for a new cycle to get started. Okay. Yeah, I repeat, because he got a download and he was trying to be dependable and grounded. Wanted to secure the material world on his own. I think he wanted to get financially stable. So it was more like a caution, like, let me get my coins together, let me get my money up, hold on, wait, stop right there, there's snakes around that must be tended to, hold on. Held himself back. I think this is an explanation, because it's like, this is why. Because I see brighter days now. Now we can move forward, because it's kind of like, you don't, if you say, hey, I'm not at the point of where I can be in a relationship because my finances are all out of whack, but now I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place financially. I can stand on my own, right? And that was what all of that was about. Yeah, it's kind of like an explanation. The truth being delivering clarity. The Five of Swords through the conflict, the mental conflict. Like, I'm sorry for the confusion. I don't get like an apology, but it's like an explanation. Set boundaries is something that took place in the past. So boundaries were set, or guards were up, but in the past, because couldn't see things clearly, things weren't illuminated. There wasn't a sense of happiness. It's a couple different things that's popping up here. And now there's a want to take action, but we'll clarify. All right, feminine. What's nature? like it was a lot coming in at him at once. For masculine, I think he held back because there was a lot going on. I'm getting a lot of things coming at him mentally. A lot of communication coming into him. He was learning a lot of stuff, or seeing a lot of stuff. Nature. Father of Sticks for feminine. Hold on. Okay. How else are we feeling today, feminine? Victorious. You feel empowered and successful at this time. Let me see, feminine. Judgment. There was a judgment made. Let's see. And it's like you're shocked that you're becoming unstuck. But you feel empowered, though. I feel like you're letting nature take its course. Am I looking at this right? Let me finish pulling, because follow your intuition. Let me get one more for feminine. And boom, justice. Missing opportunities, you overcome challenges and disappointment. You learned what path to choose. And that's the path of reciprocation within a relationship. And you be patient until you get what you want. Okay? So it's like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I think this is explaining some things. And I don't know if this is explaining it to you, viewer, or to me. But we're going to clarify and see what was going on, because this seems like an explanation. This also feels like a explanation and a recap. It's like feminine with the Father of Sticks, the King of Wands, and the Six of Wands. It's like you learned how to control yourself. You learned how to control your temper, your actions, and you were successful. There was a judgment made, and you became unstuck. You were released from stagnancy, right? And with the Son of Knives and the Three of Baskets, it's like there was a maturity level of thought, which brought about a matured level of thought that brought about a reconciliation, because you're kind of like, again, matured emotionally, because you followed your intuition and maintained your balance, your composure, and you're getting what you want, all by missing an opportunity, overcoming obstacles, and regardless of the challenges that you face, the disappointments. You learned, you were being a student, you were observing, and you chose the path to take action towards a mutual relationship, a mutually and emotionally giving relationship. You were patient. You were waiting on the King of Pentacles to show up. Now, I will say this, the King of Pentacles can be slow, takes their times, they make sure that they get it right and it's stable, solid, sturdy for the long haul, because typically Pentacles are something long-standing, right? So the King of Pentacles would know the value, the appreciation, how to grow it, how to control the environment around it to make sure that it does grow. All right. So, loved ones in spirit, mutual energy, please. Moving forward towards growth. Going after what you want, going after what you desire, what else? Healing, your wishes. I feel like you're bringing in your dreams. Because you're not with, because again, if in spirit, let's just say, hey, I'm here with you, I'm here with you. And it's like, all right, I'm growing, expanding, I'm working on some things. All right, well, I'm also working on healing. I'm taking action towards what I hope for, what I wish for. And, it's kind of like you both are mutually doing that, like working on finances, working on buying real estate, starting businesses, all that other good stuff. And it's like I'm doing this from a good aspect, and it's like I'm with you. I know what you're out there doing. I'm out here doing the same thing, and it's kind of like it feels very conversational as far as the energy exchange, right? Yeah, they're building, they're working on some things, working on establishing some things. It's like daydreaming as you're moving behind the scenes, because it's not like it's out in the open. You're sneaking, you're doing it behind the scenes. You're not being up front or outright. You're maybe not even telling anybody what you're working on. Yeah, you filling your baskets, your emotional baskets. You are making the head over heart decision to turn your life around. Okay. Because you both want the Ten of Pentacles for this connection. And that's all I had to keep digging for. I knew it was something there. It was something there. So, yeah, you're listening to your higher selves to get yourselves correct. Look at that. What did I say? To turn things around, that's the wheel right there. Caroline. I want to say, if I remember what was in the book, it was like she was getting her picture taken because she had some type of fortune happen, like, I don't know, won the lottery. I don't know what they would have called it back then, if it would have been the same. I don't know, but this is just off memory. She was getting her picture taken for the newspaper because she had some good fortune. So let's keep going. You have, okay. Okay, so the Mother of Knives, it's like you're still filling your baskets. These are all repeat cards that was underneath the deck. They came out. It's like you're not even discussing what you have because of toxicity around you. But it's like you filling your own baskets and just doing the work, daydreaming, maybe even confused about some deception around you guys, around the relationship. But nonetheless, you're still taking action. Ace of Wands, Ten of Cups to you, Ten of Cups to you, Ten of Pentacles. You can keep moving, even though you know what's going on around you guys. Let's clarify. Let's see what was going on the inside. So I try and Sorry. OCD, OCD. Alright, so masculine. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands. Why the Seven of Wands though? I'm shuffling these. Not right. Okay. Alright. Oh wow. I feel like there was some healing needed to be done in order for him, for himself, for control, for it's. I'm getting a bunch of different things behind that. It's so he could level up. It's to be the emperor. You know, this connection, this is needing. I'm getting from this card, it's like, what do you say? Throw me throw me in the jungle and I'll come back, no, that was something else. Throw me with the wolves and I'll come back leading the pack type thing. It's like doing the healing work, doing the wishing, the hoping, the affirmations, getting in control of oneself. It's almost a dream type card because it's like I imagine this and I need to be what I need to be to be within my imagination. So you don't become boss or CEO, example, emperor, godlike, right? Without one going through a transformation. You cannot be the employee that's been scared to speak up and then expecting to be the boss and have the entire company, let alone a few people underneath you, listen to you. So it's like he had to step into the shoes that he was trying to fill and be that himself before taking or making any choices. Excuse me. Okay, let's clarify the Six of Baskets. Yeah, wanting to start small on solid ground. I feel like that was wanting to slow down the pace and work on it. Slow some things down so some work can be done. Like I said, wanted to heal, work on some healing. Mother of Earth, nurture oneself, take care of oneself, so things can come back a little bit more in focus. What is the Sun in reverse? Yep, couldn't see things clearly. Unable to because he was getting downloads. I feel like the emotions were pouring on him. As far as like look at never mind the masculine feminine reference, but look at the rain. It's just coming down very hard, and it's a lot on this person. And it's like the feelings were there, and it was a lot of them. There was a lot of emotions there. Like you could see them clearly, and it was like unhappy in general. And it's almost like there needed to be a transformation. He was committed to express his emotions. He wanted to express the emotions, or even now wanted to, but needed to look inside and see what truly was felt. Like, again, I like to call this my emotional inventory card because look at her weighing options, and I'm sorry I have a shaky hand, but you kind of have, the woman there doing math and calculus and all this other stuff, weighing the emotions here at the bottom, the little water people, or those emotions. But yeah, because I mean, there was quite a shakeup. Let's just say. Let's clarify the Knight of Sticks. I'm sorry, Daughter of Sticks, Knight of Wands. Yep. One in a rush. Feeling like this is the time and place, or feeling like this is what I want. Taking action to get something that lasts for a long time. Like I said, the King of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. It's like, again, this is the Knight of Wands in this deck. But in this one, it's like, this is the flame that I hold close to me. I don't care if I get a little burnt or I can feel the heat or whatever. It's just like, boom. I want to go after it. This is what I hold dear to me, The cycle, the garden, the world, watering something. I feel internally not really taking much action on it. I get a sense of slow. Take things slow. Clarify the garden one more time with this hangman. Not really taking any action. See things from different angles. Okay. Different perspectives. There we go. This way, that way, from an old wise way of doing things, a spiritual way, an emotional way, an action-oriented way. Just maybe trying to figure out how to deliver a truth, to communicate, or give clarity. There we go. What is the Son of Sticks? 5 of Fire, conflict, competition over a new beginning in love. I feel like there was conflict, competition, other people, a lot of friction when it came to this new beginning in love. Maybe for himself, maybe for others, maybe felt like there would be issues. So he threw up a caution sign, like, no, stop. And I feel there may have been some warnings or red flags, and that threw up the emotions kicking into overload too, because it's like the Knight of Swords, the Maiden of Air in this deck, got some little birdie messages, like, and it triggered some emotional overflow. And it was like, we needed to emotionally release some of those things. And I want to say I was reading for Capricorn or Aquarius. One of them was in need of an emotional release. So, let's keep going. What's the Strength card? Clarify Strength. Yep, had to hold back. Again, like I said, take care of oneself. This is the Mother of Earth, the Queen of Pentacles. Nurture oneself to let things grow on their own and not smother it, because that would be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse is overbearing and smothering, and like you can't really grow anything when you're smothered, right? So it's like it was necessary. Let's clarify the Daughter of Knives. That's twice. Knight of Wands twice. Anything else twice? No. One more for the Daughter of Knives, yeah. Starting to see things a little bit more clearly. Um, yeah, so a path can be chosen. It was necessary. It was necessary because I feel like he was weighed down by emotions, and that needed to, yeah, it needed to be balanced out. And if he needed to walk away from his emotions in order to balance that out because he couldn't see clearly through it, through the relationship. It's like the relationship was needing to grow. Look at that. It needed to be worked on for growth and expansion. Needed to walk away to balance things out. Emotions, the relationship, the mutual emotions needed to be worked on for future growth. And there was needing some work that needed, there was some work that needed to be done in order for the relationship to grow any further. So whenever you want to progress, start doing some healing work. Start doing the inner work. We can stay still. We can stay stagnant. We can stay in the place that we're at. We have both hangman now on both sides. Feminine's gotten herself unstuck and decided to move forward. It's like, all right, we gotta come up out of that too. So that may be some of the things that masculine was working on, because there was some type of stagnancy. Again, that goes back to that explanation of why. I think it's foretelling the ability to see why, to see more clearly. Father of Sticks, in control, wanting that new beginning, sparking something new. What else? Yep, coming out of healing period of rest, a period of rest, recuperation. Six of Sticks, being patient, holding back. It's like things started to flow when you held back a little bit. And that may be a part of the success because maybe you were blocking yourself. Like things couldn't flow if you didn't, take action to move forward or just even mature a little bit. I get like stop watching the pot boil. The watch pot never boils. Anyway, that's where the Four of Earth came back because you had to hold yourself back because it's not gonna. Things aren't gonna cook if you keep watching it. I mean, it's gonna cook, but you're just gonna be sitting there watching it cook. So let it happen. You being patient. You were actually exercising patience. Let's say. Clarify the Judgment. Okay, so you decided to track what you want. Yeah, you deciding to let nature take its course and build on its own. You don't really need to do anything. What's the Hangman in reverse? And it's like, I think you've gotten insight for sure. You're no longer stuck. You're no longer stagnant. You're just waiting to see which way things swing in this relationship. It's confirmation. You're just watching, hoping. You understand reciprocity, equal give and take. Centered and balanced. Yeah. And to clarify the Three of Baskets, we have the Crone of Earth, which is the King of Pentacles, and the For water, I feel like you've mastered rejection. It's fine if you. It's like you kind of just swing. You're letting it unfold naturally, right? Things unfold naturally, and whichever way it seems, it's like you're okay with it. It's like you know what to reject. You know what you don't want. Yep, you too. Emotional, taking emotional stock. You've emotionally matured. You're just looking at your what's in front of you and how you're feeling. You're just checking your feelings at this time. Clarify the High Priestess. Nine of Pentacles. Follow your intuition. Being independent, stable, successful on your own. Independent from a relationship. It's like you're independently in a relationship. Yep, balance things out. Withdraw emotions. Withdraw emotionally. And just focus on what you're working on. Focus on yourself. Judgment. Moving forward. Look at this. High Priestess. Judgment. All of these cards came out for you, feminine, by the way. This was all underneath the deck. Working, just focusing on your work, whatever you're working on, doing the inner work, outer work, finances, whatever. Judgment, that's your judgment call to move forward using your intuition, even though you can't see, and then maintain your balance. It's like, okay, so we're not expressing emotions right now, so we're not expressing emotions. That's how I keep things balanced. And it's okay. I feel like you let things be as they naturally are. Awesome, feminine. All right. Only got a few minutes before I have to pause. Let me see if I can get this out. Roro, the Chariot again. Six of Water, moving forward. Missing each other. Keeping yourself occupied. Empress 2, clarify the Empress, expanding, growing, giving life to things internally and externally. That's what I'm saying. It's like you working, I'm working. Hey, I'm over here doing this, you over there doing this. And it's kind of like you both miss each other. You both are moving forward, though, with your lives. You're going after what you want. You're doing the healing work. You are... So I feel like you're learning how to turn things around for yourself in life. I think you are seeing things from a higher perspective and feel that you can shift the energy or what's been going on. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands. Cups, going after what you want, but I feel like it's cooking something up. It's like... You know, I can't be tied to this pepper in the cabinet. I have to use it in what I'm cooking to have a future meal. The healing, I feel like there's a lot of deep hidden emotions, feelings, things underneath the surface that aren't even visible. Like some things that may be hidden from yourselves, okay? But in this time, you're just kind of searching for the light. Yeah, because you know, you feel like you're missing something. You feel a lack thereof. Kind of locked out of heaven. I feel like I've been locked out of heaven for too long. Okay, never mind. Hierophant. Yeah, learning the lessons. Things keep happening over and over again. You want to turn things around to the Ten of Water, to the emotional completion, the full circle. You want things to come full circle, which would go real good with the Wheel of Fortune if things spent around and boom, Ten of Cups, right? What's the Mother of Knives? Yeah, unhappy, but you guys are maybe not even fulfilled. It's like you guys aren't really communicating. Maybe feeling unfulfilled. Give me one more. Thank you. yeah, it needs to be balanced out. So I feel like there was a need of selfishness that needed to be balanced out for both. What's the 10 of coins? Yeah, feeling like you don't have that, but I mean, you guys may feel like you have it but don't. And this keeps trying to flip out, but I'll take it. Um, you're trying to manifest. You're trying to bring some things about. Because that I feel like I'm missing this. I feel left out in the cold, abandoned, and trying to manifest. I would get a grip on that lack mentality. Yeah, the devil. Feel stuck, inability to get things started, weighing options at this time, and in fear. But you guys are, I feel, making a decision to overcome the challenges while you guys are in solitude, digging deeper. Okay? Let's see. That was a good one, I felt. Good read. Let's go with a couple Kipper cards. Oh, that's too many. Alright, let's get a couple Kipper cards for masculine. Feel stuck. I feel like he's stuck trying to mature. He's kind of in behind bars until he does fully mature. And then things will shift. That's the for me, I kind of equate this to the wheel. The wheel has been very prominent in this so far, but it just feels like he's kind of stuck until he becomes a bit more mature. I feel like you both want to present a gift. One more for mutual. Yeah, I think you both want to give a gift or express that you are in despair. That's why that's the expression of Six of Waters, trying to get that message out. Here, things keep happening over and over again. You want to turn things around and be happy. Like, look, we can... It's the underlying energy of wanting to court each other, because it's like, I feel like that would alleviate some of that despair here, because I feel the heaviness. I feel like things keep happening over again. I'm here with you. I'm trying to I'm trying to turn some things around in my life, vice versa, and they're wanting to let each other know that they're there in spirit, just point blank period. Let's get Kipper for feminine. I feel, as far as the fortunate, I feel like going with the flow, being a little bit more at ease, letting things take its course is a great fortune that may be overlooked or may not even be seen that way, but it is, moving along. You'll get the insight as you go along the path, right? But bear with me real quick, okay? Okay, sorry about that. We'll do, you know what? Actually, I was looking at this. Doesn't that look like a nature walk? Connected to nature. A lot of nature. Okay, that was just an observation. Let's keep moving. Masculine, we'll get some island time wellness. Just to reconfirm. Yep. Yep. So for masculine, we got insane chemistry, like each other, equally having fun. Heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. And that's where the need or want to do so. We have talking at the bottom of the deck. I feel like needing to get itself together so he can talk. It says interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. So you may feel presence, a masculine presence, like I said, loved one in spirit. But again, we're picking it up on both of you guys. But feminine specifically, you may feel the presence of your masculine kind of lingering around. I feel like this goes with that. Oh, no. They corrected me. One more for despair. Yep. Alright, so we got loved ones in spirit. We got stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shock, and attack. That's why the gift, they understand the missing, the nostalgia, and it's like, I want to give the gift. And the separation may have been a gift because there was some background things taking place in towards the relationship. And that's what I was saying earlier about the Seven of Swords being an underlying energy. But the despair too came out. We got competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. There may be somebody in the mix again causing this despair. And then we had separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. That's what I'm saying. There needs to be some things that grow, stuff until some things, there's a change in maturity. Great fortune for feminine. Acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So that's where we're letting things unfold naturally. You stop the pattern, you stop trying to take action or do anything. You want to draw it in and attract it. Like I said, it was a great fortune for you because things are going to unfold naturally how it's supposed to, how it's organically going to. And it's going to flow to you with ease. I feel like you don't have to do much, feminine. Pathway, runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. So I may get a tidbit of runner energy coming from you because I do have the King of Cups in reverse, and then at the bottom of the deck, not enough, frustrated relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. So you may feel that energy within yourself, but as always, keep a positive mindset. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. See you guys later.